batten down the hatches. Here comes the monster among men.
The earth is trembling with each step.
I would do anything not to get stuck inside with Braun Strowman.
Oh, Byron, I would pay all of my bank account to watch you get these hands.
Quiet. I don't want him to hear you. Hey, Michael, remember that time he threw you around? Yeah, Byron, because I'm a man and I stand up for myself. I don't run away and hide in the locker room like a little girl.
I remember things slightly differently. I was there too, but someone is going to get these hands.
And here comes the architect.
Seth freaking Rollins, the Kingslayer, the architect, undeniably one of the best superstars WWE has seen this generation.
Seth Rollins has made a career out of taking risks and seizing opportunities. Seth Rollins has been a multi-time champion, a Money in the Bank ladder match winner, debuted as part of the Shield with Reigns and Ambrose.
Rollins thrives and is driven by people doubting him, by people saying that he can't do something. Rollins will do it just to silence them and smile in their face.
Guys, we have a big-time tag team match coming up here. A big-time match with big-time stakes, Michael. Neither one of these superstars can afford a loss right now.
On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 602 pounds, Braun Strowman and Seth Rollins. And their opponents.
One of the most successful Westerners in Japanese wrestling history, Carl Anderson, in action right now.
All the budding tag teams out there hoping to one day make it to the big stage better be watching this match with a notepad in hand, because you can bet this is going to be a lesson in how it's done.
Carl Anderson looking to do right by the club and beat somebody up tonight.
Now, whether alone or in tag action, Anderson's skills are too sweet.
Cinched in. This could be it. He's got him covered. Kick out from Carl Anderson.
Too soon.
Oh, look at this. Setting him up. Inverted DDT. Knee drop. Jeez. Oh, what an elbow. He might have it. There's no way he's giving up now. Wow, he got out of it. Yeah, I'm not so sure he had it fully locked in. Backbreaker flawlessly executed. One arm hooked. And the slam. There's a pin now. And Anderson with a quick kick out. Hey, I guess you never know. For many years, members of the WWE Universe and the WWE locker room have felt that we got to cover. Yeah, I don't believe that he didn't win this match right there.
Still too fresh. Beautiful.
Look at this. Seth Rollins with a quick kick out. Wow, what a display of heart and determination. Well, harsh. His shoulders are down. They did it. Wow, what a match. These guys gave everyone their money's worth. Here's another look.
Wow. I've sat ringside for some sorry matches, but that had to be one of the sorriest. It leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
Here are your winners, and still Raw Tag Team, Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows.
When Braun Strowman is out here, forget about reinforcing the ring. I hope someone contacted the local building department to reinforce this arena.
And I wouldn't at all be surprised if this match stole the show here tonight.
Not where he wants to be right now.
Hey, he got himself into this mess.
He's got to get himself out of it now. The champ's on the defensive now. Yikes. Well, we've seen this before. Is he done? And he escapes the submission. And good thing. That could have been disastrous. Going all the way up. Believe this one's over. He's looking a little wobbly here, guys. Michael, his legs look like they're about to give out on him.
When you talk about great tag teams, we can go all the way back to teams like the Tolos brothers, Stevens and Patterson, Stevens and Bockwinkel, the Texas Outlaws, the Briscoes, the Blackjacks, the Andersons, and the list goes on and on. When you're part of a tag team, the two partners have to travel together, train together, eat together, and be completely in sync with one another.
Nasty impact. Luke Gallows starting to slow down a bit. Headed into this match, he and his partner look extremely confident. Tag team competition dates back all the way to the early 1900s. Corey, you mentioned some of the classic duos from sports entertainment's incredible history. In today's WWE, the tag team scene has never been more competitive. I don't know who has the edge when it comes to talent. If it's Raw or SmackDown Live, I think it's too close to call, but all the teams truly think and act as one unit.
I agree, Michael. Teams such as the Usos, American Alpha, Anderson and Gallows, The New Day, the Hardy Boys, Cesaro and Sheamus. I could be here all day naming championship caliber teams. And when the tag team scene is that competitive, you don't know which team will be wearing the gold.
When it comes to Braun Strowman, Corey, I'd say the Monster Among Men has become the most destructive WWE superstar in history, and in short order.
Yeah, Braun Strowman definitely takes inflicting pain to a whole new level, but he's fine with destroying inanimate objects too, especially vehicles.
Punch to the gut.
Take the wind right out of you.
To further demonstrate the destruction of Strowman that you guys mentioned, we've seen him pick up a limo with Elias inside, and he's overturned the WWE's production trailer. Then, at WrestleMania, he crushed a parade float.
And then there's the wonderful moments where Braun mixes destruction with pain. Before their Royal Rumble match, Braun used a grappling hook to pull a giant lighting rig onto Kane and Brock Lesnar. That's why we now have a no grappling hooks backstage policy.
There's a long trail of destruction that runs throughout Southeast Asia that Carl Anderson is responsible for. Now, Anderson has brought that to WWE, and whether it's in singles or tag team competition, no one is safe.
Since Carl Anderson debuted in WWE, we've witnessed that this man is as vicious as they come. Just when you think Anderson's done beating on you, you realize the attack has only just begun.
Carl Anderson is a ruthless individual, and when he locks up with an opponent, he's not looking to just defeat you. Carl Anderson's looking to finish you off once and for all.
Hooking him up. Face buster.
Over the last few years, the tag team scene in WWE is hotter than it's ever been. One of the teams that has shined brighter than any other is the New Day. Xavier Woods, Big E, and Kofi Kingston are two-time tag team champions. But it was their second reign that put the New Day name in WWE history books forever.
The tag team competition right now is as heated as it's ever been since the Attitude Era. Everywhere you look, there's another tremendous tag team combination looking to make a
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Toss to the outside. Seth Rollins with the tag. He's lining him up.
He's teetering on the edge here.
Are you kidding me?
He's bringing it back inside the ring now. Seth Rollins has earned a few nicknames in WWE. The Kingslayer, Mr. Money in the Bank, the future of WWE. But the one he's had the longest is the Architect. This might be it.
Oh my.
Inching closer to his, and he tags his partner in.
Momentum has certainly shifted here, Michael. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Oh, what a super kick from the Architect.
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys. Boy, that one hit the target. Michael Rollins is the Architect because of everything he's built and destroyed. He was the brains of the Shield and then dismantled the Shield to join the Authority.
Yeah, the Authority is now seemingly gone, and I'd say Seth beating Triple H sealed that. Then, Seth led the Shield Reformation, and you just know Rollins has his eye on potential new backup if need be. It makes sense for Seth Rollins to hold a tag team title with one of his Shield brothers, but to hold it with the overachieving Jason Jordan was the result of a series of unfortunate events.
Seth Rollins is looking for the decisive end. Yeah, right to the back of the neck.
I'd be shocked if Gallows has anything left.
Those unfortunate events you mentioned, Corey, included a long-term injury to Rollins. He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole. Absolutely spiked.
DDT.
Nailed it.
Whoa, Strowman dodged that one. Scoop slam.
The strategy for going up against Luke Gallows is to find a way to avoid matching strength with this man, who can only be described as a one-man wrecking crew.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
The monster among men picks his opponent up. Oh my gosh, from what heights?
I'd be shocked if Gallows has anything left.
That is exactly what Braun Strowman needed.
It would be unrealistic for a superstar to try and match power with Luke Gallows, and I think that approach would benefit them.
Luke Gallows is quite familiar with using every inch of his massive 6'8", almost 300-pound frame as a weapon, and an opponent must stay away from that type of power as...
And here's the monster among men. Corey, look at the power.
Hellacious power slam.
Oh man, the champ looks absolutely out of it right now.
A bad place to be for the challenger. This tag team match is dangerously close to getting out of control for him.
If you told me heading into this match that he was going to absorb so much punishment, I would have called you a liar. Especially you, Saxton. But then again, I never believe anything that comes out of your mouth.
This is one of the more evenly matched contests we've seen in quite some time. From the looks of things, it could really go either way.
Ooh, what impact.
In May of 2017, SmackDown Live saw an incredible women's tag team match when Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch squared off against welcoming committee members Natalya and Carmella. The rivalry between these women got so intense that Naomi was in Flair and Lynch's corner, and Tamina was in Natalya and Carmella's corner.
I think we're going to get the there it is. The tag has been made.
Oh, he needed that in the worst way, Michael.
I think only a group as treacherous as the welcoming committee could bring Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair back together. Natalya's power.
And with the cutter.
We may be looking at our winner here, guys.
Quickly into the cover with the title on the line. Boom, what impact.
He's always had the ability to take it up a notch.
As you may remember, Kurt Angle actually fired Braun Strowman back in January of 2018. And guys, I can't help but wonder how different the WWE landscape would be if the...
Strowman here.
Oh, look at Strowman with an elevated triangle here.
Game, set, match. This one is over.
And here's the monster among men. Corey, look at the power.
Hellacious power slam.
The challenger simply will not be denied. Carl Anderson's just getting overwhelmed. On the topic of Strowman's temporary firing, I could think of more than a few superstars who wished it stuck. Kane and The Bar immediately come to mind, considering what he did to them at the Royal Rumble and WrestleMania, respectively.
I don't disagree, Saxton, but let's be honest. The true highlight from Strowman's firing was when he launched Michael Cole off the Raw stage like a lawn dart.
That was kind of funny. Shut up. Seth Rollins is a true student of the game. Byron, how do you stay one step ahead of the architect and hope to defeat Rollins?
It's a tall order, Michael. I think if you remove any backup from the equation, you can put Rollins in panic mode where he'll make mistakes.
Lightning fast reflexes.
Right to the chest.
Seth Rollins is looking to fly. You know, removing Seth Rollins' support structure could work, Byron. I'm thinking back to times the Shield or J&J Security were banned from ringside and Rollins didn't adapt well.
The Architect has detailed plans for his allies and how he expects events to unfold. When a wild card's thrown in there, it can deter Seth Rollins, but not for long.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Oh, man.
Whoa, Anderson dodged that one.
Oh, and he reverses it.
Whoa, Anderson dodged that one.
Caught with the knee.
Good night. For a schoolboy.
Bam! Carl Anderson definitely looks off his game here tonight.
Looking at it a second time. Seth Rollins in some trouble here. So much on the line here in the match for him.
It looks to me like he's really trying to carry this team.
Here's the pin, title on the line.
Here we go.
2, 3. What an incredible tag team contest. These superstars put on quite a show. Here's another look.
Hope everybody at home set those DVRs because that was a match you're going to want to watch again and again and again. Epic. I don't like to throw around a lot of praise, but my eyes tell me that might have been one of the great matches in recent WWE history.
Here are your winners, and still Raw Tag Team, Carl Anderson.
One of the most successful Westerners in Japanese wrestling history, Carl Anderson, in action right now.
Tag team action in full effect, guys, and these superstars are about to show all you folks what it's all about.
Carl Anderson looking to do right by the club and beat somebody up tonight.
Now, whether alone or in tag action, Anderson's skills are too sweet.
What a slam!
Impactful. Will jar your spine.
The champ's starting to sweat. This tag team match can get out of hand quickly if he doesn't mount an offense soon.
It's decision time, Cole. Does he try to get back on the offensive himself, or does he attempt to make a tag here?
I know it's early, but if things stay the way they are, winning this match might just be a pipe dream for him.
He goes for the cover. This one's far from over.
Still plenty of ammo left in this machine gun.
Tag team history was made when the first ever SmackDown Tag Team Champions were crowned at Backlash 2016. The unlikely duo of Rhino and Heath Slater caught lightning in a bottle and ran through the tag team title tournament. In the finals, Rhino and Slater took on the Usos to see which team would be the inaugural Tag Team Champions.
There was a lot on the line in the tag team tournament finals. The Usos wanted to add another tag team title reign to their resume and enjoyed the recognition of being the first ever SmackDown Tag Team Champions. The team of Rhino and Heath Slater was the team no one expected to be in the finals. Slater had extra motivation because he was fighting for a WWE contract. Oh, and he makes the tag.
That was a game changer right there, Michael.
Bang!
When a superstar is in a tag team match and has endured heavy amounts of punishment, they must find a way back to their corner to tag their partner. Something that they have to try is doing create separation between them and their opponent. That space gives a superstar the ability to move and catch their breath.
What a stomp! Good grief! Corey, you touched on this before. Part of a tag team's ability to be successful is their ability to endure punishment and make their way to their partner when they need to tag out. One way to do that is to create that separation you spoke of so they have some space to gather themselves and time to make their way back to the corner.
You're absolutely right, Michael. What's the use of having a tag team partner if you're not able to get to them when you got to tag out of the match? Getting that separation is key in breaking any momentum your opponents could have. Maybe the difference between a win. Strowman. This is not going to be good at all.
Oh, Braun Strowman slamming into the mat.
This is all but over.
Luke Gallows is in a real bad spot.
You gotta believe this one's over. Oh, he's almost there. And he tags his partner in.
Momentum has certainly shifted here, Michael.
Of course, Braun Strowman has accomplished so many amazing feats over the years. But guys, one of the most amazing things I've ever seen was how Strowman responded to being taken to Suplex City.
Oh, what a crash.
Oh, and he's taken off his feet.
I'll tell you, he can't afford to be horizontal at this point in the match, Cole.
As Michael alluded to, Strowman reacted to being taken to Suplex City by actually popping right back up from Brock Lesnar's German suplex. I mean, stuff like that just is not supposed to happen.
Byron, not only did Strowman immediately pop back up, but then he proceeded to manhandle, or should I say, monster handle, Lesnar like we've never seen before. Hooked up.
Hooking him up.
Carl Anderson and partner Luke Gallows.
He's got the shoulders down.
If Rollins can keep his emotions in check, he can figure out a way to take this.
He's going for it all. Look out! When Anderson and Gallows defeated Cesaro and Sheamus for the Raw Tag Team titles during the Royal Rumble kickoff show, it represented a new era in tag team competition. The duo came to WWE by way of Japan with the goal of taking over.
I know it's difficult for you to be unbiased, Corey, but if you look at how Anderson and Gallows won the Raw Tag Team Championship, it will clearly show why a second referee was needed to officiate the match. Don't let the facts get in the way of a good story.
Whoa, Anderson dodged that one. They can't walk after that attack to the back.
Carl Anderson with a nice reversal. Anderson with the cutter.
This is his opportunity.
Shoulders down. Championship on the line.
New champion.
Kicks out on the pinfall attempt.
Very nice.
And what a reversal from Seth Rollins.
Rollins, so impressive.
Oh my God, a small package driver.
When Carl Anderson catches you in the magic killer, it's not a matter of if you're going down, it's a matter of how long you're staying down.
Well, the Architect is rolling now.
Caught him right in the jaw.
Oh, what a shot.
Buckle bomb.
The first.
Schoolboy. No, rolls ball.
Super kick.
That has got to be it.
And here we go. Seth Rollins sees his opening. Yeah, right to the back of the neck.
Just when you thought he had nothing left.
The night could be over for Carl Anderson. And here's the monster along there. Corey, look at the pole.
Hellacious power slam.
Carl Anderson definitely looks off his game here tonight.
Carl Anderson is one of the most dangerous competitors in sports entertainment. Anderson's also considered an expert in tag team competition and was a co-holder of the most prestigious tag team championship in Japan.
At the off. There he goes, crashing to the floor. At the off. Oh my goodness, crushing it. In Japan, Carl Anderson had a historic tag team title reign with the now head trainer of the WWE Performance Center, Matt Bloom. Anderson then joined a faction that attacked Asia, Europe, and North America, while he also developed an intense rivalry with Shinsuke Nakamura.
In April of 2016, Carl Anderson, alongside cohort Luke Gallows, invaded WWE. The duo joined
Seth Rollins getting ready. Oh, my God.
In order to be a premier tag team, a superstar and their teammate must have that continuity where they're a well-oiled machine inside the ring. I'm talking about classic techniques like cutting the ring in half, isolating your opponent, relegating them to your corner.
And Seth Rollins is looking for the decisive end. Is he done? Nicely done as he gets out of the submission.
Color me surprised, Michael. I did not see that one coming.
Corey, a few moments ago, you took us through what it takes for a tag team to be successful. The continuity between tag team partners is crucial. When a team is able to keep one opponent in the ring for an extended period of time without making a tag, they're able to focus their attack on one individual and one body part.
And that's when things really start to take shape if you're on the tag team that's in control of the match. When you look at the tag teams who dominated this business, all of them worked well together as a unit and were able to keep an opponent in the ring long enough to make that adversary the focal point of their assault.
Whoa, Anderson dodged that one. What a strike. And Seth Rollins goes down.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Somebody wound him up and he's off and running.
Corey, we know that Seth Rollins is a top competitor here in WWE, but he isn't without his faults. How can his opponent expose any flaws?
If you had to point out one flaw in the game of Seth Rollins, it's that he tends to be a very highly emotional competitor. Seth tends to get inside of his own head and get distracted from the task at hand.
There's a big reversal by Seth Rollins.
How good is Seth Rollins?
You know, Byron, as Corey alluded to, we've seen how Seth Rollins can allow his emotions to steer him in the wrong direction and take his eyes off the prize.
Yeah, nothing was more evident of that than when
Seth Rollins!
Oh, what a super kick from the Architect.
That's what he was looking for, Michael.
Back inside the ring now. Vertical suplex.
Nice.
Oh, vicious headbutt. I don't know if their opponent expected that.
Most of the truly great tag teams in sports entertainment created a double-team finishing maneuver. The spike pile driver from Anderson and Blanchard, the heart attack from the Hart Foundation, the rocker dropper from the Rockers, or the Doomsday device from the Road Warriors. A team needs to have a tag team finisher and be able to execute that finisher on all types of opponents.
Yeah, right to the back of the neck.
This one's over, guys.
The night could be over for Carl Anderson.
Corey, a few moments ago.
Beautiful technique.
What a tag team display. Whenever tag team is on the docket, the mayhem multiplies. Here's the proof.
Oh, I can't believe this.
These superstars gave as good as they got, and these fans got their money's worth from the opening bell. You are not going to see many matches as good as that one. These superstars rose to the occasion and gave us more than we ever dreamed of.
And new Raw Tag Team and Braun Strowman and Seth Rollins.
We have new tag team champions, ladies and gentlemen.
Few things are more rewarding than that feeling of keeping your opponent's shoulders down for the 3 count.
These teams really put it all on the line in this tag title match. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.